If you've got the Mini 4 Pro, you've probably played around with hyperlapse. Now in this video, I'm going to take you through all the options so that you can completely master them. So I'm just heading off down the park and we're going to look for a nice spot. Probably could be in a better environment, like if you've got fast moving things like cars and what have you. You can get a better effect, and also using ND filters, you can get smoother hyperlapses. But right now I just want to show you how to set them up and how to get the most out of them. So the first thing we want to do is just to have a look at our settings here. So if I go onto Pro mode, and you'll see I've set the ISO at its lowest at 100, and I'll let everything else be automatic. I don't want that to be going higher and then raising up the shutter count. I want to keep that shutter count low. As I say, better with a ND filter, but just for this exercise, if we just look at the camera, I'm just going to keep it in JPEG mode. So we go to the little right hand square. And scroll down to hyperlapse. And you can see our different options here. So go down to the bottom, and I'm going to go to one where we use waypoints. So we're going to have a look around this tree. I'm going to put the drone in position. Set a waypoint. And then set another waypoint. And set another waypoint there. So we've just got 3 waypoints at the moment.
Aircraft is flying to the first waypoint.
And we're just pressing start. So it goes back to its first point. So it's using the same waypoints as the previous videos you've seen of how to use waypoints. And now I'll just be moving around, taking a series of photos. Okay, perfect, that's completed, and of course we can play it back faster or slower in post-production as well to change the effect of that. So now we're going to do CourseLock, and you get the different options here of what you want to do, how many intervals, the length of it. So let's say the final thing you want to be 3 seconds, for example. We'll leave it on 2. And the speed you want to fly it at, you can change that as well. So I've got the drone just here, and I'm going to point it in the direction I want it to fly, which is from here to here. So I've set the direction, and I'm just going to lock that by hitting that little lock icon, and then I'm going to point the drone at me, draw around me, it's just going to center that, and then press start. So now the drone's going to be on its hyperlapse mission, but it's going to go from point A to point B, but keep me as the point of interest. So actually a rather nice little effect. So thank you, drone. Let's wave to it and see if we can get a little bit of movement out of this. A little motion blur. So probably not the most interesting subject, me, but at least it demonstrates how to use this feature. Okay, so our next option is circle. And let's go. And this time we're just going to get it circulating around us with me as the point of interest. So we've got a couple of people in the background, so not a great deal of movement, but it'll just give you an idea of how this works. And I'll just speed it up in post-production. And our last one is free flight, so we'll just click on that. And we'll be able to just use the controls to move the drone around. And I'm just going to still keep myself as the point of interest. And then just create my own movements. So I hope you found all those tips really useful and you're really learning how to master the Mini 4 Pro. If you want to see more videos on the Mini 4, there's a playlist over here. Please show me the love and subscribe to the channel up here. I look forward to seeing you over there.